What made you realize that your best was using you all along? When she stole my life's work while I was in a coma. My best friend Sarah and I bonded freshman year over being the only people in our dorm eating cereal for dinner 7 nights a week. Not by choice. We were just broke as hell. Our startup idea hit after my dad died. He'd fought depression for years but couldn't afford help. The night I got the call, I was ugly crying into stale Doritos. Sarah didn't hit me with any everything happens for a reason bullcrap. She just grabbed my laptop and said, so let's build it. That's when I knew she was my person. For 2 years, we lived on coffee and spite. I coded until my eyes burned while Sarah handled business stuff. She kept asking me to explain the technical architecture and I'd draw terrible diagrams trying to make it simple. I thought she just wanted to understand our baby better. The night of my accident, I'd been up 36 hours straight. Pitch competition was next week. $100,000 prize, life-changing money. I remember thinking I should pull over, but I was 10 minutes from home and apparently I think exhaustion is just a mindset. Woke up in the hospital feeling like someone played whack-a-mole with my body. Broken ribs, concussion. Sarah was there crying, saying she'd handle everything. Doctors said I might have memory gaps, so I gave her all my passwords. Someone needed to update investors and my brain was scrambled eggs. She came daily with pudding cups. I was so drugged, I just nodded like a bobblehead. 3 weeks later, I'm home scrolling LinkedIn and see, congratulations to Sarah Chen, winner of TechStart competition. I literally dropped my phone on my face. Screenshots showed our app renamed, but I recognized my code immediately. When I called, she had this rehearsed speech about executive decisions. Actually said, you were too sick to participate, like I chose to get T-boned. The audacity was impressive in a sociopathic way. I went detective mode. She transferred all our code to her GitHub the night of my accident. Security footage showed her there at 3 a.m. downloading everything while I was getting my stomach pumped. Found email drafts where she'd written apology letters but never sent them, like keeping a crime diary. She'd pitched solo, told investors I had personal issues, created an LLC in her name, emptied our emergency fund we built selling my Xbox. Her Instagram was full of solo female founder overcoming adversity posts. Yeah, the adversity of stealing from your unconscious best friend. My lawyer laughed when I called him. No written partnership agreement meant I was screwed. Sarah changed enough code to call it her version, and my head injury made me an unreliable witness. Legal fees would cost more than I'd win. Friends bought her story. The university took her side. I went from co-founder to ghost in 3 weeks. 3 months later, I'm eating cereal for dinner when Sarah calls sobbing. The app crashed during an investor demo. See, I'd built complex neural network architecture and she'd been trying to patch it but made it worse. Like Band-Aid on a severed artery worse. Investors gave her 48 hours or they'd pull funding. This girl who stole everything offered me 10% equity to fix it. 10% of my own creation. The balls on her were astronomical. I hit record, let her ramble about being nothing without my skills, then said no, and hung up. Went straight to the lead investor with receipts. Our GitHub history showing I wrote the entire code, plus the recording. He was pissed about being lied to. Offered to fund my new venture if I rebuilt everything. But only if Sarah publicly admitted the truth. She refused. Hired developers who all failed. The app crashed, lost thousands of users' data. Her company folded faster than a lawn chair in a hurricane. Meanwhile, I rebuilt everything better. Dad would have been proud. I plan to launch next month with serious VC backing. Then yesterday, a patent notice arrived. Sarah filed for our technology using fake dates from when I was unconscious. My lawyer said patent offices favor whoever files first. That's when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I know what Sarah did. I have proof, but I need something from you first. They attached a screenshot that made my hands shake. An email from Sarah the day of my accident. It's done. They signed everything while sedated. But the sender's address wasn't Sarah's. It was the hospital IT admin forwarding Sarah's email to someone else with the message as requested. This should help your friend's case. They wanted to meet at our old campus coffee shop. Their next text made everything click. My sister was your nurse. She saw Sarah with those papers while you were unconscious. We have the security footage she made us save. I had 13 minutes until the patent challenge deadline. I looked at my dad's picture and smiled. Sometimes the universe sends you exactly what you need. Full story on channel, linked below.